Hey everyone, it's Katsumi, and today I'm summoning the cards for a timeless reading. So whenever you find this, trust that there's a message here meant for you. Now, let's see what the energy is around your finances looking like right now, and what you need to do in order to unlock that energy of wealth around you. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So first off, open to infinite possibilities. So the universe is, ooh, okay, it's definitely asking you to do quite a bit. All right, the magic is working through you. Now is a lucky time, as well as embrace the in between and be playful with your money. Very interesting. Got a lot of quick messages up front already. So, open to the infinite possibilities. There's a lot of things coming up financially for you that could potentially occur. Um, and also, universe is asking you to kind of play with that kind of energy around you. Let that magic work through you at this time because it's a very lucky time. And also be playful and embrace the in between, right? And also, sometimes life stings really in terms of the money energy, right? But for the most part, I'm getting a relatively very positive spread here in terms of being playful with your money in a way that best serves you, right? Or maybe through your playfulness, the money will arise. Universe is also saying it's time to collaborate. Okay, so if you once you build up that finance, build up that wealth, it's very important to collaborate with others as well from time to time. And then also see the big picture and bring a gentle touch to your finances and all of that energy as well. Bottom of the deck, you have take time out. Okay, very interesting. So we're going to dig a little bit more deeper into all those messages there in terms of your money, but let's check out the general themes. Ooh, okay, so you have, very interesting, Uras. So Uras is about strength, vitality. You have a lot of courage and stamina and instincts towards your financial stability, your financial strength, and where it needs to go. So very cool. So Uras. Okay. Interesting. So Yeras. What Yera? Harvest. Reward, timing. So there's definitely a sense of like fruition and results happening. I'm getting good karma through your patience as well. Now is a lucky time. Very much so. So, Yera. And then you also have Uthala, which is about legacy. Some of you are gaining a sense of inheritance. So, someone is leaving something to you after their passing. And I give my heart to those of you who are experiencing something like that at this time or recently or in the past. But it looks like you're gaining some sense of inheritance. You also have a spiritual wealth coming through here, right? And you have a great sense of heritage, ancestry around your wealth. Or you're thinking about building a legacy of wealth going forward, right? Those are the energies in terms of what you can expect going forward and how you're unlocking that energy or wealth around you. Let's dive a little bit more deeper into those energies, right? Okay, so you have advocate. You will find so much fulfillment in working for a cause that you truly believe in. So by advocating, you're going to be opening up and unlocking that energy of wealth for yourself and many others in your family. Ooh, we're getting a sense of promotion here as well. So you having an elevated earning coming hand in hand with the heightened responsibilities. So because you're, I'm getting this like very explicit phrase where it's like almost like, it's like you're hard at work. It's like night through dawn kind of thing. You're cracking at it. That's like literally the phrase I'm getting, right? Perhaps some of you say that, right? You're burning the midnight oil if you need to, but hopefully you're not overworking yourself. But because of your heightened responsibilities and because you are doing so much, people are seeing, hey, we need to up this person's salary. We need to give them a promotion. We need to give them a raise, right? So that's unlocking. That's the energy being unlocked in your wealth. It's a little bit more towards like a career thing, which is interesting. but we'll keep that message there because the universe needs you to know. Okay, so also experiment and making decisions. Very cool. You have two keys. It's all about the mindset shifts that will unlock your abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. So, with that in mind, when you find yourself feeling indecisive about which direction to go, don't be afraid to experiment with multiple options to figure out what works for you, right? And so that can be in your work environment, that could be financially, mentally, and physically, because how you feel personally, physically, mentally is going to impact how your money flows, right? Because if we get sick, that's it's kind of like when our money depletes to some degree because we need to take care of ourselves. Health is the ultimate, I would almost say the ultimate luxury, right? And you also have decision. The first step to achieving your dreams is committing to making them a reality. Very, very cool. Okay. So, with that decision, with that first step, okay, you're seeing that bigger picture that we were mentioning before, right? With the giraffe spirit, number 29 might be of significance at this time. You also have training. So, perhaps you're going through some sort of training course or like almost like a class of some kind. You still have some new skills to acquire before you can really advance to the next stage of your career. But you're on the way up, and you've been training to do this for quite some time. So some of you are training, and some of you are ready for that promotion, which is going to be increasing your finances at this time. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, okay, some of you are going through a sense of retirement. Okay, so that's almost like that promotion of just like promoting up into your life and the next stage of your life, right? Working hard can be a thing of the past. So many of you are already advocating for your free time, for your personal space. Um, you know, sometimes life does sting in that regard where you do have to take a step back and you really can't, keep going forward. You kind of just have to be like, you know what, this ends here. But that's what I'm getting in terms of financially. Some of you are retiring. You're putting up the towel. You're saying, you know what, I've done all that I can. I already got my multiple promotions already. And even if I perhaps got one this year, it's time for a retirement. And some of you are feeling that at this time. Right? So you're making that big decision. You're making that big leap. And you're even experimenting with some of the directions you're going with. Right? Feeling that indecisiveness, should I stay or should I go kind of thing. But, do what universe is calling you to do, what you feel compelled to do, right? So we'll dive a little bit more deeper into this as we go throughout the spread, but let's kind of jump a little bit more deeper into your current situation, past and present, see if we can grasp a little bit more messages from the universe at this time about all the messages you need to know in terms of unlocking the energy of wealth around you. Ooh, okay. I can admit that I still have a lot to learn, and I'm feeling myself and I'm loving it. Ooh, very, very nice. So, with your current situation, the Hierophant is kind of bringing just through that sense of tradition, teaching, guidance, belief, and spirituality. We did get training here, so there's either something you're training to do, you're teaching, you're being trained to understand at this time, and you're admitting that you still have a lot to learn, which is probably why you're in this training phase, almost leading up to a promotion for some of you, right? And then I'm feeling myself, and I'm loving it with the Three of Empress. Three of Empress, just the Empress in general, but it is the third Arcana card, Major Arcana, and it's about creation, nurturing, abundance. We did get a little bit of fertility here and there, so emotional fertility, spiritual fertility, etc., like emotional, physical, spiritual, the whole embodiment of who you are, getting a sense of parenthood as well. So many of you who are retiring are already parents, or some of you are new parents as well. But you're feeling yourself and you're loving it. You're going through all of that, cycles of life, and that is definitely helping you at this time. It doesn't look like it's anything that's hindering you there in that position, which is really good. But it could be a challenge here and there being a parent or someone who is almost like going through that creation process, right? You're trying to birth something into reality. And in your subconscious, you have I recognize value with the Ace of Pentacles, which is about potential. You're sowing those seeds of prosperity and opportunity in relation to your finances, right? And in the past, you had the Tower. I admit defeat, right? So it looks like it's on top of the experiment card here, right? So in the past, you had to admit some sort of defeat, which kind of brought about an awakening of some sense, a collapse of something. This is like a shift, an upheaval occurring. Um, I'm not really getting too much of like towards like disgrace or like too much towards that, but it does look like something shocking occurred, which kind of maybe hindered a current circumstance or maybe ruined it in the past. But it looks like now that you're in this current situation, it's much positive now. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so it looks like universe wants to deliver two here. So with your actually this was supposed to be for your goals, but that's for your near future. We'll dive right into that very soon. So let's check out what's happening in your goals and ideals. Oh, justice. I believe in a fair fight. Everyone deserves a shot. Okay, so this is how you're feeling about your money right now. With justice, you believe in truth, balance, fairness, and accountability. And that's how you're unlocking that energy of wealth around you. You believe everyone has a fair shot at wealth. You believe that everyone has the capacity to learn and grow with their finances. And yeah, just to align all of those things, right? To attract that abundance in life. And so I get a feeling I run with it and it all works out in your near future. And I use my smarts, Knight of King of Swords, actually. So with the High Priestess, that's all about having a sense of intuition, you having mystery and secrets of some kinds. You do have a little bit of like inner knowing. There's some sort of secrets you know too. Like maybe you know you're gonna get this promotion that's gonna unlock more wealth for you, which is interesting. Okay. And you're also using your smarts at this time too, which is very, very nice to see. So, with the King of Swords, it's all about having that sense of authority. You're rational, very logical, very intellectual, like very intelligent in your power, right? And so that's what's allowing you to have a really nice near future. It feels very grounded in that way, especially with the High Priestess. You know, you just have an inner knowing about things. Very cool. So let's check out what's happening in your approach. I am determined with the Knight of Swords. Isn't that so cool? I thought you had the Knight of Swords earlier. You had the King. So definitely reminiscent of how you are feeling about things. Very cool. So with your determination, wow, the final outcome just wanted to pop out for you. So with your determination towards your finances with the Knight of Swords, that's all about having a very decisive direction and opinion about certain things, right? Especially how you move with your finances at this time. You also have, okay, let's see. You also have I manage, Two of Pentacles, and I'm in no rush, 6, 7 of Pentacles. That definitely makes a lot of sense here. So with Two of Pentacles, it's about balance, adaptability. You're juggling quite a few options here, but you're not in any rush with the 7 of Pentacles because you're in a very patient mindset with your money. You're investing your money, and you're also reflecting on the results of your investments. So it's very nice to see. And so in what you need to know, and as you move up to your final outcome, you move on with the 6, 7, 8 of Cups. So with the 8 of Cups, it's all about kind of just withdrawal. You're departing in a certain situation, or you're searching and also letting go at the same time. So you're just moving on, you know. You're riding on your bike if you have one, right? Some of you might ride bikes to work, right? Or even to like any location in general. Might be just a bicyclist or a bicycle. I don't know. I don't know what that to pronounce it. A cyclist. I don't know, but you definitely are doing that, and you're a magician too. So you make amazing things happen. Okay, so you're very focused on your creativity. You're inspired, and you're manifesting at this time. And that's what you need to know. And in your final outcome, you care deeply, which is very, very nice outcome here. So with you caring very deeply, you have that sense of fulfillment with your finances in that regard, because you're coming here with a sense of compassion, empathy, and intuition as well. So that looks like a really great final outcome in terms of how you're unlocking the energy of wealth around you. And because you care so deeply about it, you're definitely doing it with intention and with a level of understanding about where you are and where you will be in the near future. Very cool. So let's get a few more spreads here. We'll pull 4 cards here as the final few messages the universe wants you to know. Empowerment. Are you ready to fully step into your power and accept all the responsibilities that come with it? So we did talk a little bit about promotion as well. These are things to keep in mind. Are you ready to be empowered at this time? All right. And these are questions to ask yourself. And if you're ready, now is the time to make that decision we were talking about earlier. Okay, niche. With your unique experiences and fresh perspectives, you would do very well specializing in a niche. So, as you were talking about earlier about that thing you're training to do, only a very few amount of people are doing it like yourself, and therefore, it's that niche which is going to allow you to kind of like propel yourself forward. We also got debt, leader, independent. Very interesting. So, some of you are natural born leaders. You can truly bring out the best in others by guiding them and inspiring them. So you're unlocking your energy of wealth through becoming that leader, through becoming a part of this niche that is a unique experience that's going to be able to allow you to lead and provide those unique perspectives, those fresh perspectives. Some of you are also going through some sense of debt. So it says, are you in the driver's seat with your debt, or has your debt taken over and placed you in shackles? So you are already in this mindset of thinking about that debt that some of you might have at this time. And you don't want to be in this cycle of just perpetual debt, always feeling like I'm getting a sense of paycheck to paycheck, where you're feeling just not quite happy with your finances. You're making that pivot. You're thinking about passive income. You're thinking about high yield savings, your 401k, your Roth IRA, your taxable brokerage accounts to allow you to gain that passive income over time. The money's just working for you while you sleep, and you will no longer be in this place of feeling shackled. Once you decide, hey, I recognize this, I understand this, I'm not going to let this take control of my life anymore. So that's just for some of you, not all of you, but take a hold of that wheel at the driver's seat and move forward, right? Also, universe is stating that you're dependent, and you're dependent on something or someone at this time. That also might be reminiscent of some of you who might be in debt. So this might be a dependency with some family members, close individuals you might have relationships with, and universe is saying you can't fully come into your power if you rely on others for financial support. So it's important for those of you who, do have or do need some sort of like support at this time to almost take a step back and work with the individuals that are supporting you to figure out a plan to ensure stability for your legacy and for those to come, right? So not only in the present time, but that legacy after, right? Your children, your friends' children, XYZ, like the people who are helping you, work with them to collaborate on financial stability, because we are better as a team and in groups, right? I'm also getting a sense of, I heard groups of 3. Not sure why. Also getting 5. So some of you might have family members, a group of 5, group of 3. You're living in the same house. You're overcoming some debts, perhaps, right? So that might be of significance as well. But those are all the messages I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me in today's reading in terms of figuring out how you might be able to unlock the energy of wealth around you. And if this reading resonated, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.